What's up, guys? Time to show off a new, this one will just be called a mod. I pulled this off a 2409 vintage movement and took a couple pictures of that for reference for the build page. But took a vintage Wostok dial. Now what these are the Vostok dials that went European. So you know, Vostok as we see it here, it's Vostok, but it is actually Vostok in Russia, and it's pronounced Vostok. This is also pronounced Vostok, but in Europe the W is the V. So we reference those as Wostok, but honestly you're also saying Vostok. But this is one, got your made in the USSR down here at the bottom. So this is a pre-91 dial. You can actually see where the posts are coming through on the dial. So used the original dial, did a set of thin gold hands with a 5/0 seconds hand, did it in a brushed 350 case, and then I grabbed a vintage brass bezel. These were chrome plated. I had to get the chrome off of them, and then I spun sanded it, so it's got a nice matte finish to it. So little tough to get that. This is also an 80s bezel, so it's about 40 years old. The dial's pushing 40 years old. I think these were made, I don't think these were in the 70s. I think these were in the 80s. And since we were doing a Vostok dial, went ahead and grabbed one of my original branded Italian ammo pouch leather straps. This is about 5 years old. Have not used it, so it's just been waiting for the perfect watch to come along. So did that. Grabbed one of the engraved bees. They're the Vostok logo, which is also here on the rotor. And then, since we are doing a mod on a Vostok, went ahead and grabbed a large window Vostok engraved exhibition caseback. So lots of cool things you don't normally see. The 350 case you see often, but you don't see that crown, you don't see the large window, the vintage dial, or the vintage bezel. So that's this build. Good look to it. Bezel on it will turn left, it'll turn right. I got it on there pretty tight with the tension ring. Non-click style bezel. And yeah, it's best to probably just align that and that. Automatic mechanical, as you can see, you have a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and putting micro winds into that movement. But before you put it on, before you set the time, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads. It will kick off that crown tube, and you'll hear it click. At that point you can wind. And a wind is a turn clockwise or away from you. Turning it back towards you clicks it, but it does not wind it. But I found that it is a lot easier to wind just going back and forth like this, doing little third to half turns. 4 or 5 seconds of that mixed with the rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day, and another 4 or 5 seconds will max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it. When you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click. You can now set your time. Does not have a hacking movement, so that seconds hand is going to keep going. You'll also notice you've got a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so when you're pushing a prod on it, you're not putting any adverse pressures on anything. Alexa, what time is it? 10:55. So I haven't done one of these dials in a minute. Back probably 6 years ago, I did 3 matching ones. Well, matching in quotes. because they're all varying levels of distressed for a guy and his 2 kids. So sitting there, I thought that would be good. Another one to bring back. So as with every build, you're going to get complementing beads. You're actually going to get one of my vintage Vostok slider boxes with plaid pillow inside. So you haven't seen those in a minute. It's going to come with a few things. Watch cleaners is good on all glass and metal. So everything here in the center. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as microfiber. It's going to also come with leather conditioner, though you probably won't need that on this Italian leather. If you have any other straps that are not as soft, apply it on the front and back. Let it soak in. Work it back and forth. It will loosen up that leather. And then lastly, you're going to get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like a polywatch, and it's for your domed acrylic glass. You can scratch it, but no worries. Put a tiny bit of that on it and buff it out with your other microfiber that's included. And just generate some heat with your thumb, swirl it around. You'll just work that into that scratch and then buff it out. So this is the quote mod. So if it's going to you, congrats. I hope you love it. I think it came out pretty nice. You're getting a lot of stuff that I cannot replace at this point. So obviously I have more of the style, but I think that was the only bezel I had like that. So whoever's getting that's getting something pretty cool. And I think I have a couple more of those cases, but those are cases that I can get, casebacks that I can get. The ones that you've seen on my other ones have been on like non-engraved styles that we had manufactured. So yeah, so that's the build. If it's going to you, like I said, congrats. I hope you love it. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe. I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.